What's up everyone? I'm Jeff at El Jefe Reviews, and in this video I'm going to be doing a Q&A session with you guys to celebrate my 1-year anniversary as a creator. So on May 1st, 2017, I uploaded my very first video, which was a review and unboxing of a Rexing V1 dash cam. I'll leave a link to that right up here so you guys can check that out if you want to. Now I went ahead and put out the word last week over on my social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Just asking people to ask me questions. They could be tech related, they could be about me or about the channel, whatever you guys wanted to ask. So I got a few of those questions here, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer those right now. All right, so first question comes from Roger at Life of Tech. If you guys don't know who Roger is, his channel on YouTube is Life of Tech. You guys definitely got to check him out. He's got some super crispy content that you guys will definitely love. I'll leave a link to his channel right down in the description box below, so make sure you guys check him out. Now, his first question to me was, who gave you the inspiration to start your channel in the first place? Now, I've been following a lot of YouTubers for a while, but a lot of the bigger YouTubers, their content was really nice, really professional looking. So I was always intimidated thinking, I couldn't start my own channel because I didn't have expensive cameras or DSLRs and, sound equipment and lighting and all that stuff. But I started following a smaller channel around 2016, I believe, or early 2017 by the name of Paul Tech. Now, he was obviously smaller at the time. He's kind of blown up since then, but he was doing cell phone reviews, gadget reviews, things like that. And in one of his videos, he had casually mentioned that he was doing all of his recording and I think some of his editing all on a cell phone. I believe it was like an LG. I don't know if it was like a G5 or which one it was, but he kicked me down a little bit of knowledge, and that led me to realize the fact that I didn't need any expensive equipment. I had everything I needed in my phone, and I can get some easy to use software to do some editing, and that's sort of what kicked it off, So, big shout out to Paul Tech. His channel and stuff sort of inspired me to get started and make things happen. So yeah, definitely. And the second part of his question was, out of everything you've reviewed so far, what is your favorite product? Now, as far as usage goes, I would have to say it's got to be the Bluetooth T4S that I reviewed back in November. I'll leave a link to that video right up here if you guys want to check it out. Those headphones are super solid. They've basically been almost my daily driver headphones for music or for audiobooks and things like that. So just on using them, on battery life, on comfort, on sound, they've by far been my favorite now for months. So this next question comes from my buddy Scott Sadler. Sort of a 3-part question, but I'll just take it piece by piece here. So his first question was, what software do you edit your videos with? As far as editing goes, I actually use Filmora by Wondershare. Filmora is a beginner to intermediate level editing software. It's super simple to use. The graphic interface is very self-explanatory, and you can be up and running and editing videos within minutes. There's a ton of tutorials by them on YouTube and by other users on YouTube. And they also have a great community if you have any questions or concerns or, if you need help. But there's a ton of walkthroughs. I think it took me less than an hour of watching videos to basically be able to do some basic editing. Now, being that it's also very simple, there are some limitations. It's not as powerful as, Final Cut or Premiere, but as far as just getting some decent quality looking videos and some good edits out there, it'll get the job done really easily. Now, the second and third part of his questions was, do you like it? And what is your dream editing software? So I definitely do like it. It's easy to use. It's cost effective. Now, it's not as powerful as some of the major products, like I said before, but it definitely gets the job done, and I do like it. As far as what software I'd like to use, I would definitely like to get into using Adobe Premiere Pro. There's a large learning curve as far as that program is concerned, but hopefully at some point in 2018, I'll be able to get on that Adobe bandwagon. Now, the next question comes from my buddy Ed Munoz. He's also a small YouTuber, just started out. His channel name is Living Dadly. I'll leave a link to his channel right down below if you guys want to check out his stuff. Now, his question was, what is one of your favorite pieces of tech or gear that you own and why? That one's pretty easy for me to answer. I would have to say that it's my custom built PC. As far as, playing games or even, work related stuff like editing and things like that, it totally smashes any task I give it. It'll play games on max settings, whatever I want to play. And, as far as editing and things like that go, not a problem at all. I believe I put it all together, at least in its current state, was right around mid 2017. I upgraded the graphics card a few months back, but aside from that, it's basically been in its same form now for almost a year. And it gets the job done, does everything perfectly well, and it even looks pretty cool. So I'll leave some specs to that PC down in the description box if you guys want to check it out. I also had a video where I showed myself taking out the old hardware and putting the new hardware in. If you guys want to check that out, I'll leave a link right up here to that video, so feel free to check that out. My next question comes from my buddy Chris Lee. He's also another content creator. He's up and coming. He just surpassed the 100 subscriber mark, so congratulations to Chris on that one. If you guys want to check him out, link to his channel right down in the description. Now, his question was, what is your biggest takeaway after being on YouTube for a year? Now, for me, I would have to say that you definitely have to love what you're doing. You have to love creating content, and you have to have love for your community, answering their questions, commenting, and, you know, trying to build up with them on social media and stuff. That to me is the biggest takeaway from it. And also, you know, that it's harder than it looks to the outside eye. You definitely do have to love what you're doing for the sake of doing it, or else it's, you know, it wouldn't be worth it. And by that, I mean, you don't want to be in it for the wrong reasons. You know, if you're in it to try to get rich quick, if you're in it to get free stuff, things like that, you know, I think those type of people would burn out really quickly because, you know, it takes time. You know, it takes time to plan out these videos. It takes time to shoot them. It takes time to do the uploads, the search engine stuff, you know, sharing it on social media, things like that. That all takes time. So, you know, if you're not in it for the love and the passion of doing it, then, you know, you shouldn't be doing it. Now, this next question comes from Original Adobo. He's actually another content creator as well. I'll leave a link to his channel right down below. He's got some really nice content. You guys should definitely check it out. His question was, what motivates you when you don't have the energy to create? Now, for me, I would have to say that that's like my supporters, my followers, my subscribers, my viewers. For messages that I've gotten from them in the past and stuff, they look forward to my videos when they come out on Tuesday mornings, or the bonus videos that I do sometimes at the end of the week. You know, so that's one of those things. If I'm not feeling it, if I'm feeling out of it, don't really want to do it, you know, I sort of just think about that, think about them, and that kind of gives me the push to you know, make this happen. Another motivator is the fact that I'm really trying to grow my channel. And in order to grow on YouTube, consistency is key. You have to keep putting out content. Now, I know that YouTube prefers you to do daily uploads or, you know, just pump out a ton of stuff. I can't support that type of content creation, at least as far as what I'm trying to do. But at the very least, I'm trying to do one video per week and stay right on consistency, do it on the same day, usually at the same time. And then if I have time, try to pump out a second video. The second part of his question was, he was asking what platform I edit on. Like I said before, I'm using Wondershare Filmora. Very basic, very entry-level stuff. But, you know, it has its limitations, but at some point I will be switching out to Adobe Premiere. The last question came via DM. The person said that they wanted to remain anonymous. Not sure why. They didn't ask me anything controversial, but I will respect their wishes. They were basically asking me what my channel goals were for the next year. Now, as far as goals go, you know, I'd like to be able to do, you know, start collaborating with some of my fellow content creators. That'd be pretty cool. Obviously, I want to continue growing my channel. I want to at least triple my current subscriber count. You know, by this time next year, if that's at all possible. Hopefully it is. Just keep building a community with you guys. You know, keep working with other content creators, you know, and keep building up this community. Keep putting out good content that you guys enjoy. Work on myself, work on my production quality, and just try to make things look better and try to be more entertaining for you guys. So that's it for the questions on this video. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up right here. If you guys have any other questions, or maybe you guys didn't see the word or the tweets and stuff about asking me questions, and you have something that you want to find out, go ahead and drop those down in the comment section. I'll be sure to answer those as quickly as I can. And if you guys like this video, go ahead and smash that like button for me. If you guys didn't like this video, go ahead and hit that dislike button. That's totally cool too. And if you haven't done so already, consider hitting that subscribe button along with that small notification bell. And this way you guys never miss any of my weekly videos. So with that being said, I hope everybody has a great week, and I will see you guys in my next video.